Hi, I'm Ollie and I'm here with Bo Bedre and I'm going to show you how to make some really nice Scandinavian paper stars for Christmas. So what we've done is bought some paper, some nice quality paper and cut it ourselves, in which case you need to make sure it's really straight. Or you can buy ready-made strips of paper and get, for example, something like this, a bit more daring in the pattern. These stars are it's quite easy to forget how to make them from year to year. So I'm going to show you now, step by step, how to make them, so that you'll really get the hang of it till Christmas. Right, so we'll start with 4 strips of paper that we're going to fold in the middle, like this. And then we're going to cut off the ends, just a bit. Like that. Then we're going to start with the first strip of paper upwards like this, folding the second one over it like that and turning to the left. And third we'll take over the second like this, and then the fourth and final strip we'll take over the third and inside the first fold and pull it through in order to lock the strips in like that. And then we'll take half of this strip and fold it down towards us and turn to the right. Take the second strip, fold it down, and the third. And then the fourth one, this is important, you'll have to fold that down but also put that through this strip right here to lock this into position. And so this is the starting point really for the star. And we'll start by making the tips of the star that are on the sides. So the points here are made by folding this piece of paper like away from us and then towards us like this. Then we create a loop that we put through this fold right here and pull that all the way through. I like to make a little fold here and then pull it through so that the point is, well, even pointier, and so that it sticks a bit better like that. Then we'll turn to the right and proceed with exactly the same thing that we just did. So folding away from us and then towards us. We'll create the loop and pull that through. And then at this point, I'm going to the last little point, and I like to fold these ends here up so that I can always see what I'm doing. So this is the last one, away from us, creating the point, and then through. So that's the first procedure really that we're doing. And then make sure that stands up like this. And then we're going to create do the second part, which is basically to take this piece of paper, fold it towards us, and then create a loop again here, and pull that through. Just like that. And we'll turn to the right again, fold it towards us, create a loop like this, and through. And this part can be a bit tricky, especially if you don't have very high quality paper. It can get a bit ragged and stuff, so it's good to have good quality paper and then also to make sure that it's completely straight, or else this can be really quite difficult. If you are in a position where you can't actually get this piece of paper through, then you can always, if you have long enough pieces of paper, you can cut it off a bit so that it's narrower on this side, so it's easier to pull through here. but that went perfectly fine now. So this is the first part. We've got half of the star now already. So we're going to turn it around and do exactly the same thing as we just did. So we'll start over again with the first strip here, folding it from us and then towards us like this. Create a loop and pull it through. Making sure it's nice and tight. And second, create a loop and pull that through just like this. The process is quite simple. It's just getting the starting point right is important, and then if you do turn the loop the other way around or something like that, then just go back and you'll fix it quite easily. Like this. So this is the last strip that we're folding like that. We fold these up so we see what we're doing. Take the first one towards us. Make a little bend here. And then the loop through the rest of the star and pulling it out on that side. Again, like that. And then the last one. And then all that remains to do, well, here's an example of when it's a bit tight. So if we want to, we've got a bit of spare paper here, so we can cut that like this. And then fold it through again and try a second time, and this time it's much easier. So now we're practically done. We just need to cut off the excess parts of paper, so as close to the point as possible is really good. I like to push this in a bit just in case, so that the cut off bit doesn't stick out through the point of the star. So I like to also pull this piece of paper a bit so that once it retracts it doesn't protrude from the point like this, see? And then you also got to be careful not to cut too close to the points, because then you might cut off this part and ruin the point. So I've done that quite a lot of times, but it's just a nice balance there. Right, I was about to do it just there. And we're almost done in our Scandinavian paper star for Christmas. And there we go.